For 2 years, Kirkland City Hall had a favorite show and tell, the Shoreline Tool Library, a place where you borrow a drill instead of buying one.
Attended the Shoreline Tool Library ribbon cutting.
By November 2025, the field trip had become a budget line. $100,000 of your money.
City manager is proposing $100,000 to establish a tool library at the old Fire Station 27, the Fire Logistics Center. Would be startup funding and the hope that it would be eventually supported via subscriptions.
The idea was that eventually it would be a nonprofit. That's the model that's used in Shoreline. So the city might spur it, but the goal is it not to be us.
6 months later, the council member who voted that money through was at the podium, selling it.
Since leaving council, I have immersed myself in all things sharing, programs, reuse events, and systems, tool libraries across the Seattle area, in particular at Shoreline. And the story is a good one.
It is a good story. One council member just wanted to know how it actually worked.
How is the Shoreline example funded? I just don't know. I haven't seen that.
So we looked it up ourselves. It took one afternoon. Start with who paid for Shoreline.
It's my understanding that the Shoreline Tool Library was funded by the Washington Department of Ecology, King County Solid Waste, and the cities of Shoreline and Lake Forest Park, 4 entities. Here we have one city alone offering $100,000 with no other committed financial back.
Then rent. Shoreline pays $60,000 a year, market rate, in a privately owned building out of its own revenue. Kirkland's version. Back in May, staff was asked directly,
has their request for city-owned space been an assumption of zero rent and free space?
No.
We haven't delved that deeply into this. No promises have been made, no assumptions.
The city may have thought nothing was assumed, but free rent is exactly what the winning bid expected. 5 years of it, in a building you already paid for. Then, who actually runs it? Shoreline's operator was founded in 2008, 12 paid staff, 542 volunteers. Kirkland's? 4 people. A former council member, a 2025 council candidate, and 2 others. And here's what nobody at City Hall said out loud. Even with 4,000 members, Shoreline's membership fees cover barely a third of its costs. Kirkland has sold 0. Kirkland's plan is an $80 suggested donation. Their own projection tops out at 960 households in year 5. Breaking even needs about 1,420 every single year. They sold us the dream of Shoreline. They just never bothered to wake up and look at how Shoreline actually works. And don't take our word for any of it. Take theirs. Their own 5-year budget covers the losses in years 3 and 4 with, quote, reserves accumulated in years 1 and 2. Reserves. Year 1 is 79% city check. The reserve fund is your money. And nearly half of year 1 goes to a salary, $42,000 for a part-time director, rising every year after.
This money is not going into anyone's pocket.
I don't think $100,000 will be the end of this. I think we will get a lifetime subscription of supporting this tool library. But this is not currently investable. It's not currently ready for an infusion of capital.
And the building they're giving away? Here's the city manager, the night of the vote.
And we haven't done a ton of due diligence. We just haven't had a chance to really sit down and explore all those issues yet.
So with all of that sitting on the table, how did they vote?
Attorney. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. All those opposed?
No.
No.
Motion carries 5-2.
They are asking you to pay for a fantasy version of somebody's pet project.
How is the Shoreline example funded? I just don't know. I haven't seen that.
Well, now at least you know how it's funded. It's always easier spending other people's money. So remind the council whose money they're spending. Yours.